their eyes, acting like you don't belong. People tend to treat being different as if some type of weakness. That being a misfit or feeling rejected somehow means that you're less than everyone else. But let me tell you, that's not true. Being different isn't a flaw. In fact, it can kind of be a power. It just means the system hasn't caught up enough to understand your potential yet. Take Phoenix, for example. People call it an alternative school, like it's something unusual or less than. But really, what are we alternative to? We're an alternative to a system that's too stiff, an alternative to a system that punishes people who don't fit in perfectly, an alternative to a system who writes people off too early. We're not weird or odd, we're just different. And sometimes different is exactly what the world needs.
Yes.
And I know some of us came here with challenges, maybe disability, maybe trouble regulating emotions, or maybe even just learning an entirely new language. But here's the thing. None of those challenges define you. None of them make you weak. In fact, they can make you stronger. They're giving you perspective, resilience, and insight that most people only dream of having. And that is something that's powerful. And here's the thing about everyone at Phoenix. We've all defied the odds. None of us probably expected to be standing here today, dressed in caps and gowns, about to graduate. A lot of us thought that we wouldn't have made it. A lot of people doubted us, and yet here we are. I've been where you've been. I faced those same mountains, I've stumbled over the same obstacles, and even now I'm still climbing. But I'm a lot higher than where I started. And that's what's true for all of us here. People at Phoenix have already lived a lot of life. We're not just starting out, we're growing into stronger, better versions of ourselves. And what makes us strong? Our stories. Every single person in this room carries their own story, their own struggles, and even their own kind of hardship. I remember seeing a friend sitting in grass, the sun glaring down, ants crawling up her arms, and there was someone beside her, just talking. He was talking about how he grew up in Eritrea, about the time he ate 40 falafel in one sitting, about losing someone he loved. He was only 17, but he already lived a lot of life. That's what being in Phoenix is all about. People with real stories, real life, and real death. My best friend is one of 3 kids. She's like a shot of espresso. She keeps your hopes alive, even when life is dragging you down. She's been through a lot, but somehow she shines like a star in the darkest night. For her, I might have never came out of my shell. But that's what I found at Phoenix. People who carry history, people who face pain, but keep on moving forward. And now, here we are at graduation. You won't truly realize how big this moment is until you sit here in your cap and gown, hearing your family shout your name and cheering for you. That's when it hits you. And that's when it sinks in. You did it. You made it. And all those people cheering, they're cheering for you. So remember that it's personal. You're changing. The people around you are changing. Life will keep on testing you. But Phoenix will stay open arms and ready for the next student who feel like they don't fit in. And the next student who thinks that this is the end of the road when it's honestly just the beginning. So walk out of here today knowing that you're not a misfit, you're not a mistake, but you're proof. Proof that you can start at the bottom, take every hit, and still rise. And that is something that no one can ever take from you.